Hey, hey, hey. Happy Saturday here in Georgia. We're a little cloudy and grayed over, but it's cool. I want to come in for a moment because something has been irritating me. You know, especially in the African American community, let me start off with that. We are conditioned to tell our male children to stop crying, toughen up, be strong, take it in, hush, move, be quiet. Don't say nothing, boy. Don't get a hug. Don't say I love you. And then we have the nerve or the audacity to say when they've gotten older and in relationship, why you don't talk to me? Why you don't share with me how you're feeling? Why you can't understand and demonstrate emotions? Because we told them not to. We all, let me put myself in that, even though I ain't part of that foolishness, have this crazy thought process that tears and emotion in children are only affected in females. It's not. Here's what I usually tell my clients. For a male child, if they don't cry when they little, as grown men, they're going to cry. And they're going to have all of this residue of foolishness that has dictated their lives, that's caused them to not express themselves, to not understand love, to be able to grab hold to their own strength because they've been told to sit down, be quiet, shut up, don't ask for emotion, don't cry, don't express yourself. We're responsible for that as a society because it's foolishness. I see so many women that saying, where the good men at? Y'all ran them off. Why men don't express themselves? Y'all told them not to. Told them that they were soft. Think about it. How many good guys have been passed over because they didn't appear hard enough? Because they were tapped into their own emotions and understanding that when things hurt, they hurt. And it's okay to say ouch or oops. That it's okay to be able to express themselves and still not have to worry about somebody judging their masculinity. But they do that in. Why are they doing that? Because here's the thing. When we hold somebody up from expressing themselves emotionally, we're robbing their voice. We're stealing from them. We're telling them that they have no valid reason to express when things don't feel good. Seriously, y'all? And I said this week. I had someone to say, well, my wife is an alpha female. Oh, okay. Well, even in the alpha stage of femaledom, you still have some undercover emotions that you don't want to deal with. To me, and I guess I could be classified as an alpha female, but there's in life called balance. You don't always have to be tough. You don't always have to be in a position of control. You don't need to be, and I don't know why people take pride in this statement, I'm that bitch. What is that? What is that? Lonely, frustrated, angry, mad, bitter? Because you don't have to be. When you talk about males who express themselves and their emotions, you have a tendency to say to them, you weak. You're not strong enough. I need a strong, tough, thug-like man. For what? What's the difference? Is he sharing emotions with you? Or is he jumping across your head? What's your norm? What's your acceptance? Where are you with things? Because the truth is, doesn't everybody want to have some level of love in their life, including self-love? I would hope so. I really would. But we've got to get out of this space of thinking that if men show, if boys show emotions, that makes them weak. We've got to validate emotions in everyone. If you have a child that cries, male or female, because things are uncomfortable, why don't you find out why instead of pushing them away? You cry too much. I remember my mother would say, you too touchy. You like hugs too much. Well, the human touch is a healer. And when you don't know how to live in that healing, you tend to push people away when you really need them to be there. When you live in that false existence of pride and strength, and then you find that people don't support you or can't support you because they make statements like, you're always so strong. I don't know what to do to help you. Well, are you strong because you were conditioned to believe that's the only way to operate, and that it turns into anger and frustration and bitterness? Or are you strong because that's your only way of known survival? Today, look at the males in your life and ask, did you give them the freedom to express themselves and to feel? Ask yourself, what kind of man is this? Hey, beautiful, what kind of man am I raising? Am I raising one who will be afraid to express themselves as they get older? What kind of female am I raising? One who believes that males are not supposed to be emotional. They're not supposed to feel. That's BS. Change your thought process. Support one another and stop boxing people in on how they're supposed to feel. All these women, it's a whole lot of women running around. I want the right kind of man to come to me. And then if a man comes to you and he talks about, you know, where he is with things and being able to express his emotion, y'all call him weak. And then you try to figure out why you can't get with somebody. Because don't nobody want to be with somebody that's calling them weak. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. I'm seeing way too many men in counseling who are having to go back and grapple with the fact and get upset because they end up crying in counseling, and I support them. And they say, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Oh, but it is. If you don't cry as a kid, you will cry as an adult. Trust and believe. We got to change. We got to change. I agree, Josie. A man that can express his feelings is beautiful because they're in tune to themselves and they didn't get put in a box on self-expression and emotion. They're able to honor themselves by saying, yeah, no, that doesn't hurt. Or yes, that does hurt and I can't tolerate that. We've got to change what we've normalized. We've got to change how we have said to people, don't say nothing, don't express yourself. Shh, be quiet. Are you kidding me? What do we have words for? What do we have emotions for? I don't believe, this is just Marcia, perhaps some scholarly, educated person can tell me different. I honestly don't believe that when emotions were created, they were one-sided for one set of gender. That's Marcia. Now, if you can prove to me, which I highly doubt, that expressions and emotions are for one gender, yeah, call me on the carpet about it. Until then, change your ways. Change how you treat people. Because when the truth comes out and you trying to figure out why you're mad, upset, lonely, broke, busted, disgusted, the whole 9 yards, it ain't always the other person. It's you, baby. It's you. That's what you got to deal with. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself, have I unfairly mistreated someone because of the boxes that I've placed them in and my gender expectations? Check it out. Get with me. Let me know what you think about this video because I think it's real timely. People are hurting. People are hurting and they need to be able to express their hurt. Y'all have a good one. Got to get back to work. Be easy.